Hey, what's up guys? So Waze here. After such a long time I have uploaded a video, and today's video is the end of year video that I love doing, and it's basically what's on my iPhone. I did this last year, so go check that out. Let's just do the what's on my iPhone 10. Every year you get a new phone. I don't transfer anything from my old phone to the new phone. I actually set it up as a new phone, if that makes sense. Some apps aren't compatible with the new one and some don't get updated. So much things go into this. These are some of the apps that I need in my daily life sort of thing, so they're there for a reason and not just because I paid for them. There's some apps I've paid for and I've not used them for months or years. And to start off with the first page, if you watched my last video, you know I do not at all change the layout of the iPhone. All my apps are pretty much in alphabetical order, whether they're in the folder or out of the folder, and the home screen is set default by Apple. So anyway, to start off with, so you've got the Mail app. Of course you all know why I do use the iCloud account, so I don't keep like Google Mail or Hotmail or anything like that. So everything is integrated into my mailboxes, so you've got like the Outlook, iCloud, and everything is set up in one account. Then you've got the calendar, of course. Then you've got Photos app. So many photos. It's crazy. Look at this. It's crazy. The camera, again, one of the most used apps, I'd say. I love taking the new portrait mode pictures on the iPhone. Next, I've got the maps. I do use maps. I'm going to keep getting that because I switched my Wi-Fi. I use maps pretty much all the time. It goes well with my Apple Watch. It goes well with the ecosystem of whole Apple. I don't have CarPlay, so unfortunately it doesn't work with that. But I do use maps over Google Maps most of the time. And I've got the clock. I've got the times, the alarm, bedtime, stopwatch, the usual. I do use every single feature within that clock app. And you've got the weather app, you've got the news app, the home. Currently, none of the things in my house are smart, so I do not use home. You've got the notes app, the stocks app, the reminders, the new TV app. I mean, I love this. I'm offline at the moment, but I really love this. I think the best thing would be if Tracked. If you guys don't know what Tracked is, I'll sort of explain later when I get to the app, but if it supported Track, that'd be so amazing. Then you've got the App Store, the iTunes Store, iBook Store, Health app, the wallet, and the settings. And then on my dock, that doesn't change either. So you've got the phone, Safari, messages, and Apple Music. Let's just listen to some music. I'll give you some taste of it. Something that I heard recently. Let's just switch this on.
Ayo, Ferg.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah, check in with me.
Okay, let's go to the next page. So you've got the FaceTime, podcast. Can't wait for Casey Neistat and Candice Neistat to make their first podcast. It's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully it's gonna be as good as his vlogs. Calculator, Apple Watch, Files app. I haven't used the Files app a lot. First folder is the extras, compass, voice memos, contacts, find friends, find iPhone, feedback, all of which is like standard apps. Activity app. I'm so good, man. Check that out. Make sure you're staying active. First app. Since the AR came out, so many apps have been flying around using the new AR camera on the iPhone 10. 3-in-1 ruler. Pretty good app. Secondly, AdBlock Plus. Now this was a good app. Currently it kind of works, kind of doesn't. It has not been updated for the iPhone 10 native resolution, stuff like that. I'd still recommend it if you want to block ads on the internet. Aloha, right, this browser, I cannot tell you guys, if you love downloading music or downloading videos off the internet, download this app because it's fast, it's got built-in VPN, it's got an ad blocker, it's got everything, and it stores all your downloads, categorized by videos, music, softwares, whatever you want. Boosted app for my boosted board, BT Wi-Fi to connect to other hotspots. Day one, it's a good app. Really into journal writing, then I'd recommend it. Otherwise, Days. Now, I've searched the App Store to find an amazing countdown app. Some are good, some free ones are good, but it's so cluttered. This is the most cleanest app I've ever seen. It costs £1.99 in the offer. Folder, entertainment, so I've got Cine app, Couchy, Rush Now, Netflix, Prime Video, trailers, all of these are obviously entertainment. The Cine app is basically an app for United Kingdom. I don't know if this works out of United Kingdom, but within United Kingdom you can basically go to each cinema, any cinema. You can check the times live, they are live. You can click on the times and you can even book through the app. Obviously it takes you to the website, so you're not actually booking within the app, but it gives you that one unified. Couchy, an amazing app to keep track of your TV shows that you've watched. Love it, love it. It gives you the whole collection like this. You can go on the show, gives you the title, how many people watching, comments, you can leave comments, spoilers, ticket here, archives, calendars, when the next show is going to be airing, statistics. So many things are included in this. Must have, I love it. Rush Now is a Bollywood movie app. Netflix, you know what Netflix is. Prime Video, Amazon, again, something same as Netflix and Rush Now. Trailers, finance, third folder, I think this is my third folder. Barclaycard, Barclays and PayPal. Flex. Now, I haven't used, I'll be honest, I haven't used Flex a lot, but it seems like a good app to keep track of the weights you're pushing at the gym. Let me fire it up. So for instance, this habits, I've got 0, I haven't used it, I've recently downloaded it, it's definitely there for 2018 use. So all you do is start the workout, it starts to count down at the top how long you took for that workout. You click on this and you can basically say you've done 4 sets and you picked up 52 kg, and you can do sets like this, okay, and that's it, and you will add it up. Once you've done, you finish the workout, you delete. It's asking me to delete because there's not much data, but eventually you'll be able to keep track record of everything that you've done throughout time and see if you're increasing in performance, increasing in lifting weights, rather than trying to remember writing on a piece of paper. Next, I've got games. Heads Up, amazing game that we played during Christmas. Highly recommend it. Magikarp, No Limits, Pokemon Go. Google, this is for authenticating, like 2-step authentication. Hydrate, now this is another app that I've downloaded for 2018. I got to order the bottle and it's basically keeping track record of how much water you drink. Lifestyle, now everybody loves shopping, so Amazon, Apple Store, Colonel's Club, KFC is my favorite chicken. eBay, and gotta thank my mate for the End clothing, she's amazing. Gumtree, IKEA Place, Morrison's, Next, Starbucks, can't go wrong with Starbucks, I love Starbucks. Money Pro, now I'm a big financial guy. This app is by far the best app on the App Store that I think. Muslim Pro, for prayer times, Qibla, duas and stuff like that. Nightcrun Plus obviously is for the running app. NordVPN, the best VPN so far right now. Papers, another amazing app, not been updated for the iPhone 10, but you can get wallpapers that you want. Parcel Track, keep track of your parcels, really handy. Productivity, Keynote, Numbers, Pages. Pure Gym, access to my gym. Remote for Apple TV. Scanbot, scanning documents if you haven't got a scanner at home. Shazam, can't live without it, need it. Of course, social media, do your LinkedIn, Snapchat, WhatsApp and YouTube. Speed test, let's have a quick speed test on my account. I don't know if this will work. Let's have a look. Okay, that just backfired. I don't know, I think I'm not connected to the actual internet, it might be on VPN. The Tile app, very expensive for what it is. The app itself is free, but you have to buy these tiles you put on your keychain, your wallet, whatever, and you can keep track of the things that you are prone to lose. One of my best categories is travel, and I highly recommend these apps. Apart from Uber, I wouldn't highly recommend it, but it's recommended. But I recommend using App in the Air. Like one of the most amazing apps, to be honest, like keeping track records of your flights. Like for instance, when I went to Turkey, you can find out what gate you're in, you get your baggage from, how long you're delayed for, put your boarding pass in there, your checklist, what airline it is the airline good. It's just full of all these features. Airbnb to book good accommodation, booking.com for hotels, Emirates app. I frequently fly to Dubai. I think every year I go to Dubai, so I collect points for Emirates, and yeah, it's pretty amazing flight experience. FX, it's a currency exchange app. Google Maps, I have this in this folder and not outside. It's only because a Google Map is so useful when going to another country compared to Apple Map. Google Trips is pretty much the same as an app in the air, but it has all sort of transports, not just air transport. So you can train, bikes, anything that you've sort of done or plan to do on your trip, and you've got like reservations, things to do that you can do within that city that you're visiting. My best thing is day plans. You know, when I'm in Turkey, I think if I didn't have this, I'd be going around in circles. So it was nice to have that. Translate, obviously, if you in another country you want to ask any questions, always good to have that in hand. Uber, taxi, utilities, Eon, my electricity bill company, my BT for my broadband, my EE for my EE contract, YouTube studios for YouTubers, for information such as analytics, pay, how many people watch what video, what's trending in your own videos, so that kind of useful information. And I think that's about it. Different apps compared to last year, definitely. Some of these have been carried over, but go check out my last year video. I'm sure there's some apps on there that are still useful today, but these are some of the apps that I use. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Have an amazing New Year's Eve. Have an amazing New Year's Day, Boxing Day. Enjoy yourself. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and the holidays. I'll see you in the next video.